fixtures coming from Europe, and they couldn't manage to win the league at the time, especially continuously. And the strange thing is that Pitso was able to change Lendo Yabo by signing 11 players at one go or 7 players at one go every transfer window. There were other transfer windows where they only signed Emiliano Tade, one player in January. At Pitso, I don't need players. You know, I already know what I already know who I've picked up. I don't need players. So he changed even the recruitment because there was a lot of rumors about Uguti. Sometimes, like you always say, I'm a business deal. Sometimes the reason why they have 11 players is because all of the other people behind the scenes, they need to be earning through those 11 players. In
reality, being a patard, it didn't pay off.
Yep.
Pays off. Before Pitso arrived there, Utema Figa, I understand South African football. We development of super sport. Among the development, the Chiefs were coaching super sport development metropolitan paid. So he understand the philosophy of Richard Ranchi. When he was there, he brought School of Excellence most, mixing with super sport players. They were playing good football. Wafiok Super Sport were lay foundation. The foundation, but when he left, Kevin pick up. Yes, some new credit Kevin over he was the coach, but we lay foundation. Pega Sundowns again continuously. So Nkululeko ivaru ukuthi utheba kafika ku Sundowns bekhona scans abo lo Richon Steshkov
no scans. I think they was
yes,
there as well.
Ivaru ukuthi they brought so many high profile players by the age. Those players, they were there for money. Yes, Ipola imnyo Ivaru Gaspano, but our results comes first. And the age is coming continuously. Uthema kafika ucoach Mosimane lengwenya le Nkululeko, you hardly see him. He believe in his philosophy. Ulomchita sign a player according to his philosophy. Ulomchita lo, if you check it, Sundowns when he arrived, abo sembatha bayibafika abo Mandla Mazibuko. Babuye School of Excellence, uMandla kuyosebenza no Ted. uMandla le workshop ka Ted bebamba bonke ulo umbatha. Knowledgeable kakhulu engwenya abantu abazi mhlawumbe ngikhuluma ngaye bakambone TV wazibhola kakhulu. Mandla Mazibuko uMandla Mazibuko nabo Sembatha. They went to Mamelodi Sundowns. We check the development structure sabo Nkululeko. Mamela Nkululeko, if you check the first team, any development ngikhuluma nge-Alex Tawana lesikhathi uZipho Wednesday. We appoint uZipho. Kusho ukuthi uZipho was there. Umthole ngo-Ted. But azange afuna ukushintsha much. uZipho uyamthola lapha. Azange afuna ukumva.
All right, we need to take a break very quickly. When we come back, I'll then obviously have to probe you about the other teams. There's Cape Town City, there's Royal AM with new money, there's SuperSport United, there's Chiefs and Pirates. By Stop and Sundowns with Domination, but we'll come back and of course we'll play a lot of your voice notes as well. 064-525-0513.
Yiba yingxenye ye-GenV, ilungu lokugoma. Wenzela bani?
Ngivexetsa batho kaofela bekidulang le bona.
Yenzela abantu abakwi-LGBTQI+ community.
Uyenzela bani wena wenzela bani? Awusitshela.
Bhalisa kwi-internet noma ungene esikhungweni esiseduze namuhla ukulethelwa umnyango wezempilo kanye nemenzeli yasemelika wentuthuko yamazwe omhlaba nabalingani be-GenV.
It's time to feel the quality, the control, the variety, to feel Africa. It's time to go premium free. 25 channels, everything from comedy, lifestyle, reality, sport, kids, and blockbusters, with access to 200 more. Free forever. No cost, no subscription. Take the next step. Tune in and just watch. It's that easy. Start watching Premium Free today. Why pay? Just watch.
Hi everyone, my name is Ramira John. Yeah, the question that you guys are asking that what the team can do to stop the dominance of Sundowns. So now I'm a Sundowns fan. The team must start buying quality and invest in the team. Yeah.
Nkululeko my brother kunjani? No Junior Khanye lapho. Everyone, the whole crew. Sundowns bafithu hayi mnandi man. Sundowns hayi. Nani niyabona Sundowns hayi. Sundowns imnandi bafithu man. Yeah. Khuluma no Thabo Monchuzi like guru man. Nkululeko my brother. Sundowns uyabona ethenga ama player and I thenga ama reject. So our teams in South Africa are buying reject players. Yeah, you can't win with reject players. Players who only play 2 games, 3 games overseas, then they come back. Now they are getting a lot of money. Now you say you're gonna win you're gonna win games. Never. So Nkululeko, my brother, Sundowns is unstoppable.
Itahola Brass Bafi to Sundowns aina competition no PSL to be honest. Aina competition. But you know this coming league. And this thing is boring. Like well so get Sundowns because are competition to be honest. Aye. Yeah, we should club budget play per socks. The other teams play per socks. Or at least still bolo Zanzibar entertaining. So now team every year no league. This thing is boring.
So Nkululeko, my brother, and your crew. I'm a Chiefs supporter. And then regarding your question, I think Sundowns is going to win this season DSTV Premiership title. I'm a Chiefs supporter, but then Chiefs has is not near in matching Sundowns. Reason being, we are playing football. We are playing for the sake of playing. There's no identity in our playing. A team that wins without dominating the midfield, it's a problem. For me, it's a problem. If you can check teams like Man City, Sundowns, they have the identity. And then even if bayadliwa, but then they will keep on playing the same identity, the football that they know. So it achieves iyadlala for the sake ukuthi iyadlala.
Nkululeko my brother kunjani? Ngizoba ngoba injalo nje akujiki ukustopha i-Sundowns ngicathi kuzoba inkinga mina ngoba le team le they always find a way to win. Ngisho kuthiwa abadlali kahle but they always find a way to win, yabo. So the only way ongavimba i-Sundowns ngayo ukuze win i-league ukuthi wena ucompete nayo, you mustn't lose a game because labantu laba babonakala nje abantu abazoba invincible, it's either bazo-draw noma bazowina, and lama draw lawo nakhona mhlawumbe beberotshiwe. My brother, so nje I think the only way you can stop i-Sundowns is if the team ecompete nayo ingeke izidliwe game, because the Sundowns, they will always find a way to win games. Yabo. So wena yes ungayishaya i-Sundowns, but wena uzodlala nenye team ushabe futhi, you understand, udlala nenye team ushabe futhi, and Sundowns ithola ama-points.
This is Brian Spider-Man Malloy, and you're listening to Massive 11, Mecca of football lovers.
All right, welcome back to Massive 11 and Massive Metro. Spot on, actually. Brilliant point from the last voice note we just took now, because last season they only lost 1 game. Kushuguti, if you were competing with them, people were anointing Amazulu that their competition is so yes, no baba dlala njani. Kuyadlalwa nje. Coach wabi yababhesha ngapho baba ko good enough. Ako plan like kuyadlalwa. If you want to beat Sundowns, I agree with that. You definitely have to have a good season to a point where you almost don't, because bona lose once. And also, if you beat them once in a season, like Ubambi League once, it means you've won it once, they're gonna come back. It's like under Pitso, if Kevin Handia win and Vets, the next season you just know Sundowns is gonna win it again. And then someone else backs their winner, then 2014 Pitso comes back again. To stop it domination, it means now domination, you are continuously winning the league. And I don't see that happening. Sundowns could lose a league title once off, but the way that they're operating, they will come back again. In the past 10, 12 years, they've been relentless. They keep on coming back. And it's weird. It's like in the past 9 seasons, by winning 7. Yeah, boy. And it's like out of 15 teams. And now then, Junior, of course, you're the analyst and you get paid to think about these things deeply. How does these teams stop Sundowns? I know that's it's not a difficult question to answer. Stop, like, not even stopping him at the level of, because when I win a league, I won. That doesn't mean stopping. I've already given a context. It doesn't mean you've stopped. What do other teams need to do? Because Uchon committees cannot argue Chiefs and Sundowns, Chiefs and Pirates, deal Vodacom, 1 billion over 5 years. So banai mali 100 million every year for both of them. So banai mali for days ke bona by two. Mamkize, if we are to believe that banai mali na banai mali. So how do you stop Sundowns? Because other people have money.
It's not all about buying. You're wrong. You can have money. You buy Bogart, not chin. Bogart, I chin, yeah. Not even a chin. So Nkululeko Varuguti to appoint a very, very knowledgeable person. A very, very person that is got a big heart. A person that will say, a person that will appoint coaches from development under 10, that they are playing similar like him. If philosophy get to the senior side is not the different I see in. So you can't appoint in reality how many legends that they're working at Orlando Pirates. How many legends that they're working at Kaizer Chiefs? Skulman has top goal scorer at Pirates, Utso Villagas the most. He's not there. So supposed to guide these young stars that Bakora Abafana. About culture. What's all about culture club? Is there discipline dedicated as well? Yeah. He's supposed to guide his kids. We understand. Lentes Nanda surprise is there. He understands the team.
Yeah, it's not only him as well.
Nyandoro is there.
Nyandoro, Godfrey Sapula. There's a lot of people.
Isaac Shah, Ngizamubega, and Oma Erakre, Yenomalumbu Chaba, Ngizabubele, there are many. Upitandrov has played there, but there's Ude.
The manager.
Yeah, but he brought players. We have a Chela, I'm a player that they can't go reach them as African. Chitobu Zimbabwe, who was going to reach those players. But the quality, and Sundowns is proper assessment. When I'm a scout, when I'm a scout, proper scout. So no man's mistake, Kumando 17 with School of Excellence. So School of Excellence, it was about developing. It is scalar that they were not about winning trophy and stuff, developing players, passionate. So they brought players, people about passionate in the game. You understand? So these two teams, the Chiefs and Pirates, won, they're more formal now. But lose their identity. You could score now, I'm okay, my 4. Udlala le play pass udlala kumaZulu yasayina. Compete na bobani, coach njani. Ba check ukuthi banabo bani. Are you gonna fit now? About checking, can you kick with both feet? We understand. Ngoba mawudlala Chiefs, you have to be skillful from the goalkeeping department. Yambona ukhulu njani. If skillful, must come skillful, he can trap, can play on left, he can play on right, skill as a keeper. Upegi handling yakhe is skill. Upegi vision kakhulu. It doesn't just kick the at the back bebadlala ngabantu abanjengabo bona bo Mabedi and stuff. Abantu aba skillful that they compose at the back.
Yeah.
Bo Cyril, abo Spencer compose. So abo Tinash, people that could play and defend. Now everybody we are for instance example but it's a reality. Kunabantu chita abanjengabo Khambule lapho abo Adrian Manana. Bheka ba lo mchita loke kaba case they never saw.
Yeah.
Uskauta kanjani ku Kosafa Kosafa kudlala ama-player that they beat teams most in South Africa. Kosafa biza ama-player that they're not playing some NFT South Africa champions. So it tells you ukuthi balahlekile bese check development. Pirates are not development at all, basebenzisa runback.
That's a sad one. I mean, ever since we found that out, especially knowing ukuthi generation yo Gifle Remy Lebogang Mokoena, Joseph Makanya, Tso Vilakazi. He was saying to me he was saying to me at one point 9 players out of a starting 11 Pirates besibuya ku Palashos under development the Pirates now abana development at all.
They don't have a development abana development. They sign mafrena maningi lapha angena khona ilinye lase Nigeria. When you see askalboni balifaka ngama-sub ka-3 balifaka igate, you understand they sign player balona.
Oh yeah, I remember Mankosu Mondele, striker sase Zambia, sase Congo, Mankosu. We didn't even know what. Okay, we are Blomchita. What is he about?
Colonel Goodman, what is his name? The one who went to Solos, Mamsani Free State from
Monapole Saleng.
Loan. Immediately, Kabang imagine Bonu Benzi plan by Champi Lutzenzi plan. Now Basanu Wandangonya, not even in the 18. He was not playing there. So actually, Kaizer Chiefs since Farouk Khan has left 2005. ubani bamproducile ofana noJabu or ofana nobanibani ngenza example Nhlanhla Kubheka ofana noKhune. I'm just making an example. Who ubani ofana yena abo Lucky Masele ngenza example. Players that they came there and raised. Uyambona ukuthi lo i-identity at the early age Nkululeko raise isandla fana 17 18 uready ukudlala with the senior side afika atlame. Another thing, these two teams, Chiefs and Pirates, cancel each other spectacular. Never recompense the brand. I'm telling you, Nkululeko, I understand they were not getting anything. This tournament, I'm a tournament whereby when they sign a player, the tournament I'm a player will showcase the talent. We are fit and we're fit.
Oh yeah, because for the most part, all of us, the first time I saw Ujabu, I think I was 9 years old, 1999 or 2000. Chiefs and Esperance, they were playing a North African side with Vodacom Challenge. That was the first time I saw him.
Vodacom.
Mushin, with Vodacom Challenge. And they had an interview now, I think he scored as well.
First goal he scored.
You knew, Uti, oh my word, this is going to be the next guy.
Yeah.
And there was excitement from that. And a lot of other players as well that we can mention. I remember even Masale, one of my first memories of him was when he scored the final Telecom Charity Cup. You know, so even though it's only 4 or 5 games, it's combined, if Vodacom Charity is like 4 or 5 games, it's not too long, but it gave you an idea of the season.
And one nervousness.
Yeah, the whole day.
And those players who yes. So now Nkululeko yamsana with load of my expectations are high, never been tested, register and highly competitive Nizodali League. Imakufa can't be like spectacular. It's Chiefs and Pirates spectacular, not the Celtics and Chiefs. Ngenza example. So now umfana bamsana official game yaqala yafika blanda. Nkululeko ngiyacela ama player ngitshela players that they play currently Chiefs and Pirates. In majority, especially with Pirates, they are ordinary players. The Pirates now are player, but our simaning like in reality, you might see good team list. They perform in other teams. When they go there, culture.
Right. We've looked at Chiefs and Pirates. It's 35 minutes past the hour, 5 p.m. We'll take a break in 5 minutes' time. But let's wrap up this conversation. We've looked at Chiefs and Pirates. There's this thing that was brought up by a voice note. We'll play some of your voice notes as well, and also we'll do some match predictions as well towards the end of the show. There's this thing that was mentioned by a fan, Uguti, even at a level of gameplay, Ugdlala, the Chiefs, Ugdlala and the Sundowns, there's a lot of fear, there's a lot of being concerned about the Sundowns itself, which means even when Sundowns play badly, I mean, the first half, Yaba Golden Arrows, which the match we did on Wednesday, that was not impressive. That means they are there for the taking. But for some reason, the teams are more concerned about the Sundowns. They forget to play themselves. How can the other teams improve, Zona? The rest of them. We've spoken about Chiefs, Pirates, but there's also Cape Town City, who are decent teams. There's also SuperSport United, a decent team, and everyone else who's a decent team.
In reality, but everywhere in the world, Barcelona and Madrid, they're always Abu Qatafi, an example, Abu Valencia and stuff. But these two teams, once they perform in Spain, you know, it's very simple for good Babi is a couple of players. You understand that they're gonna compete in each and every year with Champions League. You understand that compete in a league. So but two competitive teams, once by rise, that's England, Liverpool and Man City, but always compete. Guess about Chelsea bakona menu make no mistake. But especially in reality now currently since Klopp has arrived and Pep Guardiola, these two teams, but figure by Shincha England. So if I would Ivara, Cape Town City, Abu Bonalama, SuperSport, Swallows and stuff.
Yes, Swallows as well. Yeah.
They can be so good. Now, we don't have to run away with many events in Tonginja. But these teams, in most time, owners are wrong reasons. How come Guti Ulandi coach France without any proper research? If you get is an assistant. My assistant to coach assistant and then the coach within 4 games we coach foot. And an example,
yeah, that happened at
Marumo. Whoever.
Yeah.
So what are you trying to tell us? You prefer to have a you buy South African football. I'm not too sure what we the proper assessment in DSTV Premiership. I don't think we ask good yes, Chiefs and Pirates, but in terms of good badlala currently, I don't think by ends a proper assessment. Fiona of youngsters is 7 playing against Chiefs. Bamba 4. An example. Any game we are mixer experience and youngsters, they can't combine. Lo muntu kusamela etifilo, like he must, ama-player mele understand Nkululeko. And in most European coaches, uzoenza lento ayifunayo. If he's a white guy, no crosser. Maximum football. So iyothatha isikhathi esingakanani ukuthi azi ama-player, understand i-team qala, bese azi ama-player, bese ba-understand i-philosophy yakhe, ithatha isikhathi esingakanani. I mean, unyaka kusele 2 games phaparaba ku-relegation. So ama-chairman angene ebholweni ngama-wrong reasons.
All right, it's 17:38. Nkululeko Nkeu, Junior Khanye, Offensive Player High, and Justice Chabalala. Collectively, we are DSTV, and we are on Massive Metro. I will take the last bench of your voice notes, and then we go to a break. When we come back, of course, we'll look at some of the match predictions as well.
Hello, Nkululeko, my brother. Say hi to Junior. Nkululeko, my brother, the way things are right now, starting from last season and this season, PSL is going to be a famous league. Because if you can look at the teams which were competing with Sundowns last season, look at them this season. There's no improvement. There's no difference. It's still the same. So Sundowns have built this team for so many years. Now they have a structure. They have a system. They have a philosophy. They know what they do. Even if they are even if in their sleep, they know what they are going to do tomorrow. There's a system. There's a system in place in which everyone in the team knows that our team plays like this. If this one is not there, this one is playing here. If this one is not there, this one is not playing. This one is playing here. Like take for example, they play building from the back, 3-4-3. Like Junior is always analyzing 3-4-3. They have Khanye, who's playing in the central midfield, but he's not playing the central midfield. When the team attacks, he don't go forward. He stays with the 2 center backs. They remain 3. Then the wing backs, they go forward. If Khanye is not there, they take Jali and place him there. Jali doesn't move forward like he normally moves when Khanye is there.
Yo, what's up? This is your boy, DJ Bucks. You're listening to Massive Metro.
This just in. Vaccines are...
I think vaccines are...
I think vaccinations
Vaccines are safe because they've
when
been developed by the
then I can go on holiday. Do you know that vaccines help us move into the next phase?
Vaccination. Fewer COVID patients mean more beds and doctors for other emergencies. Fact.
Feel confident. Knowthefacts.co.za. Get a vaccination. Sanlam. Live with confidence. Sanlam is a licensed FSP.
It's time to discover the Clear that's perfect for you. Need to visibly reduce stretch marks? Try Clear with tissue oil and pure glycerine. 8 out of 10 women saw an improvement in their stretch marks, and it helped even their skin tone. Discover our full range of lotions and creams in store and love your beautiful skin with the Clear that's perfect for you.
Clear, love your beautiful skin.
Hi, my name is Ria Liduovo. You are listening to Massive 11.
Win big with the Big 5 Stockville Bonanza. Stand a chance to win your share of prizes with over 5 million rand, guaranteed. Buy any 3 of the Pioneer Foods Big 5 brands from your nearest store. Dial star 120 star 55511 hash to enter. To unlock even more Stockville prizes, register with our Siangoba Stockville WhatsApp Club. Registration is free. Simply WhatsApp hi to 087 240 5188. T's and C's apply.
Yiba inxalenye ye-Gen V, ilungu lokugonya. Wenzela bani?
Ngivexetsa batho kaofela be ke dulang le bona.
Enzela abantu abakwi-LGBTQI+ community.
Uyenzela bani wena wenzela bani? Awusitshela.
Bhalisa kwi-intanethi okanye ungene kwiziko elikufutshane namhlanje. Uyiziselwa liSebe lezeMpilo kunye negosa laseMelika lenkqubela yezizwe zehlabathi nabalingani be-Gen V.
Getting free premium television is as easy as 1, 2, 3. 1. Make sure you purchase any free-to-air decoder or satellite receiver. 2. Enter the settings on your decoder or go to our website to learn how. And 3. Scroll through and find Premium Free Bouquet. It's that easy. 25 channels with access to 200 more. Free forever. Start watching Premium Free today. Why pay? Just watch.
Nkululeko, my brother. Say hi to Junior. Nkululeko, my brother, the way things are right now, starting from last season and this season, PSL is going to be a famous league. Because if you can look at the teams which were competing with Sundowns,
Nkululeko Nkewu nawo Junior Khanye nginibulisa lapha e-studio. Into engingayisho nje ukuthi i-Sundowns isazodominate like e-South Africa, the way I see it, like South African football, ibhola ulwina ngendlela osayina ngayo abadlali. Let's just face that and be honest about that. Indlela okusayina abadlali iyona edecide ukuthi isizini izohamba kanjani. Sundowns ayiqali manje, iqale kudala ukusayina abadlali aba-grand. From years back, yabuild isquad sabo, yazi ukuthi kumele ifake kuphi, yazi ukuthi kushoda kiphi i-department, kanjalo kanjalo. So abo-Orlando Pirates nabo Kaizer Chiefs, ama-team okuyiwona mhlawumbe siwabhekile ukuthi angastop i-Sundowns, iwona ama-team angafuni ukusayina kahle, like they're just signing ordinary players. Mawuthi uyabheka i-Pirates, it's just a mixture of some players from Maritzburg, some players from Chippa United, of which futhi ama-team angadominate la South Africa. So nje kusazoba nzima, ama-technical team kulama clubs lawa amakhulu like the Soweto Giants kusamele asebenze kanzima just to go out and look out for players that deserve to wear ibheji Orlando Pirates or ibheji Kaizer Chiefs. Mina ngumlandeli Orlando Pirates, but I'm not happy about Spring. I'm not happy about the way we're signing our players, and the Sundowns will continue dominating our football.
Ngikhuluma kunjani mfethu? Thi ngiqale ngibulise wani lapha, ngibulise uJustice, ngibulise uJuni. Bafethu kunjani? Keep on supporting DSTV. We're fighting no one. Nkululeko, mfethu, there's no other way lama teams they can stop Mamelodi Sundowns from winning the fifth league. But if you can check the gap in my points, mfethu, angeke mfethu, angeke bafike lapha lama team, especially with Chiefs no Pirates. If you can check lama team now, they are struggling mfethu. Angeke mfethu.
Hater, this is Renelwe Yelo Tulonyani, and you're listening to Massive 11, the mecca of football lovers.
Welcome back to Massive 11 on Massive Metro. I tried as much as I can to have a marathon of voice notes. It was like 5 minutes or straight 7 minutes of ads and voice notes. We thank you so much. I'm devastated because I look at the phone and I can see what it is like maybe 50 to 100 that we haven't played. But of course, we have a show to do. I'm so sorry. And I thank you so much for the continued support as well. And as we always say, and as I always explain, the first voice notes, I start from the bottom. The first one we get is the first one we play until we run out of time. Of course, so many matches playing this weekend. Mamelodi Sundowns taking on Maniema on Sunday. Chiefs versus SuperSport United as well. That plays on Sunday. Orlando Pirates, their second leg against Diable Noir. That plays on Sunday too. As we're speaking, actually, I think at 4 p.m. there was a game here, Maromo Kalans, in the AS Vita Club. Interestingly, I have a lot of friends from DRC, so I got a call a couple of weeks back, someone from AS Vita Club wanting to find out Maromo Kalans, they're working with the AS Vita. What kind of team are they in? I was explaining to them it's like generally a new team. As I'm speaking now, I'm just trying to see, okay, there's no score update at the moment, but that game should have ended already. Amazulu, of course, also playing Pitso Mosimane. Mamelodi Sundowns, let's start there, Junior. They played against Maniema last week in Congo. They got a penalty, and I was so surprised. I actually said to you guys there, it's so strange. We as South Africa get a penalty when we're traveling away Africa. We ask Africa, there's a lot of things, and it was strange that Sundowns got a penalty. But of course, ultimately the match ended 2-2. What was your impression of that game, and what do you expect on Sunday?
Yeah, Nkululeko, good game. Maniema Union, Mamelodi Sundowns game that mina bengi-expect ukuthi i-Sundowns kuzoba yokhova. First game in-Champions League. In most of my first games abanjalo. Away, yes, or home, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But the Zangwen is skillful, number one. Badlala nge-intensity high, but exude badlala nge-intensity high. I think the homework is Sundowns good. Let's press them high. build up, they build it back, they throw back sack, they play in the middle, and then they go forward. Maybe sometimes people jump from, you hardly see them people sugar from at the back, yenzega, but not often. Angeka magame 5 in a row, bayenze leyo nto leyo. So baba press too high, badlali 43 lezangwanya. They press Sundowns 3, front 3 yabo. High, it defense, it striker, front 3 yabo ne middle fit ne defense ayikike. They near to each other. When they drop bonke phambi kwa goalkeeper, no goalkeeper will sweep as well. Ayikike distance that much. But second fiber Qatar. Before they got the goal, laba chitala Nkululeko by push Sundowns by pressure too high. Sometimes because but because of the quality. And then any into pega ulibusa le goal balkurili labantu. He made a mistake because of the pressing. Yeah, but it was a matter of psychologically bela ingqondweni body language Sundowns by banyatsa ngoba after this guy scoring Sundowns bebadlala ngo 4 before he came iqala. After this guy scoring bapusha ama wing back wabo. But he right wing back understanding mengekho. Sengikhuluma ngalomjita lo umndawo. Also, Rivaldo was weakest link in that game. Goal number 2, it's him. Supposed to press the guy. So, bebadlala nge-NK1 kuwo wonke lama game uchallenge obalapha. Because of number 1 is energetic. You understand the rule. It doesn't delay the ball. If udlala ne-attacker i-2 phambi kwakhe. Mawudlala ngojalo udlala nga-2 attackers.
There was just to give people context as well. Ngale nkathi sibuka game. I was excited that at least, because like you were saying, at the beginning, preliminary round, the second preliminary round, there's always a weak team against the Sundowns, weak team against the Zamalek, weak team against the Al Ahly, because that's how it draw. The strong teams, and then the weaker teams, and then they take out. But as soon as those guys scored, Ulebosa and Ziblanda, and they were being pressed up to that point, I got a little bit excited. But we were saying, look, Sundowns is quality. It does not matter. Because our problem, even Khanye was that we were seeing Sundowns build up was too slow at the time, but you were confident they can lift it up, and they actually did. Every time by consider, they actually did, until obviously they made the mistake of trying to push back at the end, and they considered the goal.
Yeah, it's a matter of equality. Quantity. If you know what you're doing, Sundowns, for instance, they've been playing like this. The guy who laid the structure. I wish uNkulunkulu understand when you Mosimane. Mina ngikhuthaze ngoba ukhansele yonke lento le talks amaningi European coaches buying people abange basenzekele for khona. Uyabonisa ichairman Sundowns ukuthi job as a South African we can do it. Mara mawunika i-platform and he's got balls. uNkulunkulu angiqondisebenzisa this language but unama balls. The structure there. Whether you score, philosophy of Sundowns, philosophy when you score against them, they don't panic like other team. Pumping the ball up front, bends in Tabangayas. They show it whatever they're doing. You score them, psychologically lift. Market intensity high. 1 touch, 2 touch. About delay. And they would be press high puzzle card. Best immediately bit we have vela, but obviously go in other angle. And then the minimum touches, and then they end up scoring. Manga check Nkululeko Varuguti, Baba press the sharp, but Manga check, but Sima Basusi Polete Pek. I'm right and left, middle fit, wing wabo back. Beba go corner spot. The team might get to corner. Bebanga Sami more by push baby a center line, my support. Corner spot. They say if defense everyone go 18, kuma corner 18 and cool, which are come. When he comes, these two they drop either by a cross confusion. And then I'm striking force up front they come. So Kulego abantu abanjalo, they understand the strengths of each other. Irrespective to money they run, they know what the training they doing. They play there. Uguta uyanga, it's a problem. But obviously, so Kulego labantu number 1. Upega makolo abi tap in. Yes, Serino is sometimes atati short telling yene. Okanye mhlambe whoever. You need that, but makolo maninga shadile tap in because of fluid. Labantu laba they move off the ball Kulego. Manga check us enough after this guy scoring. 10 city. Those guys couldn't move with Sundowns 1v1. Yeah. But Tima Bakori to Kora Bashalete back. Sundowns say minimum Zamatas, they move off the ball. Ipek for ya here, Shale Sundowns, but join a moving back. La front, they move around. And then Muntu keep his shape and the Charlie, no Rivaldo. But two Charlie Bagacho any post to post. So even a Machanzanga Glata might get to Kora. It tells me quality. It was a matter Guti as Funuglada.
And you also, as we wrap up, you also believe Guti coming on Sunday, it will be more difficult for Imaniema. It's an not easy one, but you are confident that Sundowns is going to win.
Yeah, Nkululeko Imaniema kusitla pekre easy. Whereby njoba ngisho ba skillful, they work for each other, but baphelelwa. And against Sundowns, Sundowns njoba seyibabonile. The starting 11 for Sundowns is going to be new. Ngoba badlala ngobonyango, blanda amanye eqale lapho. You understand? Bona bomdawo. So it's going to be new, I'm sure. Players that they used to play, new players abajwayele ukudlala. So la angiboni Imaniema ibuya.
All right, before we continue to the Chiefs and SuperSport United game, you've just been given a go-ahead from DSTV. You can tell your fans what you've been cooking on Monday. You can tell the guys what you were cooking on Monday before we talk about Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm bengishanya advert. A derby coming. Advert SuperSport. A derby is Chiefs and Pirates. It's about groot kakhulu Nkululeko. Me ne therapist groot kakhulu big. Thanks to SuperSport, but nabo bashilo because of DSTV. I'm not gonna be scared bangibone la. But I snam analyst indoda ku grand, but I sifuna wena. For the character le mfana, it's derby coming dlala nge-6, but I'm fana sicela. So from now I expect abantu is gonna be big on SuperSport yonke nje. Yeah.
All right. Just describe what you are doing there. Why are you going to a therapist? Are you unenkinga? Character yakho inenkinga? Why eating with therapist?
No, therapist niyafika ngihleli nayo ile way prediction Nkululeko. It's a fact bamangazwini uNkulunkulu imhlolo kaNkulunkulu mfethu nezinyanya zethu. DSTV it's the most game ke Nkululeko. Ngizobeka live this is the most channel egoes buyer eyazithola most channel that in most e-commerce issues zenzeka hayi yonke into asuNkulunkulu we are send we are translator but labantu laba it's about prediction uzoyibona it's about predicting endoda ngiyabuza
so kule advert you are predicting who's going to win kutala
advert ngibuza i-therapist ukuthi kanti bowazi ukuthi kuba yi-4-1 ngerealem ngitabe ngakeni uthi songitshele ngedabi ngithi hayi kublink manje yabo into njengaleyo but it's something benginikisa amandla.
It's an interesting concept. Can't wait to see that. I'm sure a lot of the fans as well can't wait to see that. Talking about Chiefs, they're taking on a number 2 in the country at the moment, the SuperSport United. They come from a 4-0 victory. What is this team? Chipa United. Na Kaitano Tembo win Baroka 2-0. We have 4 minutes in the show. Try and summarize for us. Uguti, what do you expect from that game? And who do you think is going to win that game? Do you think momentum Chiefs is Obaneta? I know you have a problem with the way that they're playing, but scoring 4 goals and being clinical, can they continue doing that?
Yeah, first taxi game easy for either team.
Yeah.
Both of them, Kaizer Chiefs compliment with Bashai 4. I've been waiting for this, especially with the players that they brought there. I won't get the majority, they're good players. Make no mistake. At the end of the season, but no matter the of position, Konabo Kigentoli, player that has done a lot in SA football for himself and also Mamelodi Sundowns national team as well. Come up international SA Zimbabwe. So if I would see Kaizer Chiefs last week they didn't play well, that they were not doing well all these games, struggling, losing, also getting drawn.
Yeah, that's why there was questions about Upexter, obviously.
Yeah, but effect ukuthi badlali against weaker position according to me mang observer though ama chances wabo make no mistake bawathathile but njoba ngisho goalkeeper umbheke positioning yakhe igoli akakhama ubheke i-defense goal number 1 lethe igijima nebhola 30 meter yawa amagoli aba create mostly it's a fact amagoli so against weaker position mawunga checka how many players ama profile one ama player la Chipa United those are ama player majority that was. That's why he had to do sub I3 Kevin Hunt. And another thing, he changed his starting 11 each and every game. And another game that Kevin is ever promised having a shot target. They've scored 4 against that. And then going to
SuperSport United.
SuperSport United.
Yeah.
Not playing well, but they score. Clinical. And everybody can score. Mkwena is a defensive midfielder can score.
Uskora ku-Ethiopia. Ethiopia inokhipha bangakwazi ubamba.
Naku-Olympic ukorile.
Ethiopia.
Naku-Olympic naku-SuperSport
Ethiopia.
Nokushaya rocket.
Ethiopia ino-goalkeeper abangakwazi ubamba.
Shy target.
I like Mkwena.
Yeah, Mkwena, shy target. He can score. Mbule, ayalazi ibhola. I don't know. amele athole club ayalazi ibhola. I wish you can get mina kimi kube beka-coach uPitso South Africa, not Al Ahly South Africa, or national team player abafana regular. So effect ukuthi Nkululeko mina when I check SuperSport not been playing well, but they can score. Players up front abadlalayo clinical. Team abayidlali kahle, they more relying on long balls. Tactically most team consent team abayas tactical discipline. Now attack ngama wing back. But obvious playing Chiefs ama-team amakhulu makadlala nawo ba-concern. He most rely ku front three yakhe noMbule. Kule game if you can play Mbule no Mkwena. Mina Nkululeko just to summarize the game, SuperSport is going to win the game. We need to be realistic and honest. SuperSport is going to win the game.
You win a 400 Chiefs last time around. That's what you're going to say. All right. I like that, when Chiefs wins, there's a lot of their fans. Your videos are more popular even when Chiefs wins. A lot of their fans come back, yeah, you've been proven wrong. So either way, whether they win or they lose, the only result I don't like for YouTube views, you draw. You saw when Pirates played midweek. I was so upset because I don't like draws because it doesn't get people talking. Views. It's like we are wasting time because there's nothing exciting. But anyways, a good weekend ahead for us. We've run out of time. Thank you so much to Justice Shabalala, Offensive Player High, Junior Khanye, and of course yourselves for watching us. We really appreciate your support as well. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
This is Kaizer Greens.
You're listening to Massive Metro.
The element.
I'm in my element. Yo, they wanna know.
With the pristine Queen Aziza.